Let's take a look at how to plot support and resistance levels. Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto, and welcome to today's lesson, which will be how to plot support and resistance levels. The way I do it and some other potential ways you could do it if you so wish. We will start off on Investopedia, and we'll just run over some the details about it, and then we'll jump into the charts and go through some practical demonstrations how you do it. First up, please make sure you do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you're looking for some hands-on help, join my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops. You'll find a link in the description and the pinned comment. So let's get cracking into this, and let's have a look at some information about support and resistance levels. I'm going to start off here. So how is it defined? So support is a price level where a downtrend can be expected to pause due to concentration of demand or buying interest. As the price of assets or securities drops, demand for these shares increases, thus forming the support line. Meanwhile, while resistance line zones arise due to selling interest when prices have increased. So basically saying you have an uptrend and a downtrend. When the price is going down, there are key levels where people place orders, which would then form a level of support. And the same works if you're going the opposite way. So if you're on an uptrend, people look to sell their positions at certain prices. So for example, they want a current price is $2, they will set a price, a sell order at $10 sell. And if the amount of people do that, that will come up, and that will be a level of resistance. What I want to do is next jump onto a chart, because that is just a basic explanation of what is. I'm going to drop this link for Investopedia in the description, so if you want to have a full in-depth read about it and exactly what they have and why they're used, then you can read that. But we will jump onto the charts now. We'll do some demonstrations of how I do it and some other potential ways you could do it. Right, well, I'm going to use this Zilliqa chart. It is a blank canvas. I was meaning to update all the support and resistance levels, so we will just start off with a few of them. But first up, we'll just show a blank screen here and show some ways you could really plot the support and resistance and what it actually is. So first up, I just want to start with, where's it, Elliott wave. So if you look for an uptrend, so for example, this is an uptrend. So what you were looking for to potentially look as resistance levels is targets on the way up. So in theory, you are looking for a resistance level, which would be for example, let's plot it as we'll just do it as a horizontal ray now. So for example, you are marking your chart, there could be a resistance level here, and there could also be a resistance level here. I will show you how I actually mark them up precisely in a minute. But so they could be resistance levels on the way up, and that is on a uptrend. And the exact same on a downtrend. So you have a downtrend like this, it is going down. So what you would have here is support level. So again, you could have a potential support level here, and you could have a potential support level there. So they could be potential areas that you look to either trade off or buy when the price is coming down. So we'll move into now some ways I do it. And we will start off, whenever I'm plotting support and resistance levels on a chart, I always target the monthly and weekly levels, because I do think that they are the best levels to target. And what I'm doing is looking at the candle bodies and then looking at the wicks. So the wicks to me are areas of where it has rejected as resistance, and then when you get wicks on bottom, that is areas of support. So the first one we're going to mark up here is I'm going to use a horizontal ray. And what I do is tend to start off from top to bottom or bottom to top, and I look for two areas of wicks that touch. So if you look at, for example, this wick here, and then you're looking for another wick that lands in the exact same place. So if you look at this wick, it goes all the way through. So we actually used that wick there as support, come all the way through. We rejected off it here, come all the way through, and rejected off it here. So what I'm looking for is two wicks that touch that exact same line at the same time. The more wicks that touch that area, the better, in my opinion, and that does make it a more valid area. I'm just going to change that. I have a template here, so I've got a 12-hour, a daily, a monthly, and a weekly, and I set that to a monthly. I just have a little M at the end, and that is in blue. So every time I look at a chart and I see a blue line, that to me is a level. That could also be resistance and support. So for example, if we close above that level, and then you come down and you bounce off it like this, for example here. Currently that is a support level at that price, but then it is a resistance level at that price, and here it is at resistance. So we have actually rejected off that recently. So support and resistance levels can be the exact same. And let's just plot a few more. For example, let's go a little bit lower and see what we can see. If we look at that wick there, comes all the way through to there, so that is another level of support. So if you look at the wick there, it actually bounced off it. We also rejected off it there, so it was resistance, and then we actually used it as support there. So that is two levels of monthly support and resistance. At current prices, you have to look at price now, so it is 1.8 cent. That is actually resistance up there, so it can be used as either. Let's just have a move up, see if we can see any more further up. Potentially might not, because these prices will go a bit crazy. No, none up there. And let's just have a little zoom in and see if we can see anything else down here at these levels. Looks like we've got one there. So if you look at his wick here, come way through, and we actually used it as support there and rejected off it there. So that is another level of monthly. I think you do get the kind of idea that I'm going for now. Let's just drop into a weekly time frame, and I'll show you a different method how to do it. You can, that is the line, but you can use a box method. So for example, look at all these wicks in this area here. You could use a box method, so you could pretty much drag it all the way from, see these two wicks here, put a box on there, come all the way through. That could be a massive area of weekly or monthly resistance at current prices. We actually rejected out of that area so many times. We did come around and we used it as support and bounced off it. Same here, we used it as support. But then again, we come all the way through and we rejected off it here several times. So you can use that method. Personally, I just prefer a little bit more accuracy with my my chart. So, I mean, you can jump up and then reject off the area. I do think that is the best way to do it, in my opinion. What I want to do is just show you a live example of what happened recently. I'll go into BTC. So I've got these areas marked up already. I'll just remove them. So I'll just go into a daily time frame. If you look here, this area actually was a level of weekly support. And it actually bounced right off it. It did the same yesterday. This morning, should I say. It actually bounced off this area, but it has lost that area of support now, and it has dropped down to this level. What you need to do, if you're looking to trade or invest, and you've seen a major move and you want to invest, then you would target these levels down here to potentially buy. This could be a level here to buy at $13,192. That is everything below current price is support levels, and anything above it is resistance. So you could say that this could be a good area to invest, as it is a major support level at a monthly the time frame. So I do think that could be something to look at in the future. If you just look at that wick, we'll just drop onto a monthly and I'll show you exactly where it lined up. Look at that wick there. We rejected off that area, come way through, and we've used it as support. So that is confirmation with two spikes. That is a level of support and resistance. We will not have any levels higher than here. Of course, look at that wick there. That was the all-time high, and that was the all-time high there. So what you need to do if you're looking for some levels up here, you have to use a Fibonacci, but I will do the lesson on a Fibonacci another day. So that is some examples how you set up support and resistance levels. That is the way I use with the lines method. I just think it's more precise, and you can get some good entry levels there, or good selling points in the future. And again, the box method if you want to use that. So that is it for today's lesson. That is just a brief analysis on how to set them up. And if you do have any questions, or if you're struggling or you have any questions about any other subjects in cryptocurrency or trading, then give me a shout on my Telegram group. Like I said at the beginning, it is the Crypto Troop. So thanks very much for listening. If you have any requests, drop in my Telegram group. Thanks very much for listening. Please make sure you do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.